Streaming. Hello, friends. Welcome to the stream. Make sure we're up everywhere. All right, we're up on TikTok. Up on TikTok. Should be up on YouTube and Kick as well. All right. Sure works. All right, Kick stream looks good. Live on Kick, live on YouTube, and live on TikTok. All right, friends. So I pre-flighted the air, or I did the walk around already before I started the stream. I'm going to alternate showing my face on each platform. Sometimes I will show on TikTok. Other times I will show on Kick and YouTube. This time I'm showing on Kick and YouTube. So, before entering cockpit, gesture control safe. Board switch centered. Fuel master guard down. Engine comp pry guard down. Audio panels, let's set our audio panels. Both clockwise, squelch, squelch, yeah. Alt gear handle is in. Alt flaps norm. Ground and enable switch is off. Drag, don't have a drag chute. Hook is up. Gesture control safe. Interior lighting control panel off. And utility lights are off. Alright. Heat off. Flick his power test switch norm. Right? Yeah. Defog mid. Yeah. Alt flaps norm. Manual flap switch enable. Leading edge flap switch auto. Bit switch off. Trim autopilot disconnect switch norm. Trim is all centered. Tank inertia ring off. Fuel master guard down. Engine feed knob norm. Area fuel probe is closed. IFF master knob standby. CNI backup. Exterior lighting control panel on. Steady, bright, bright. 1. Sorry. EPU norm guard down. Main power off. Avatar video select HUD. Jammer off. Doesn't even matter. We're not carrying a jammer. Not going to carry a jammer. COM 1 clockwise. COM 2 clockwise. Squelch, squelch. All good. TACAN off. AB reset switch norm. Engine comp pry guard down again. JFS off. UHF backup radio control panel now both. Throttle. Let's make sure that the throttle moves freely. So I'm not showing face on TikTok tonight because I'm showing face on YouTube and Kick as well. Both encoders cannot grab the camera simultaneously. Next stream I'll show my face on TikTok and not on Kick and YouTube. Throttle is good. Board switch forward. Dogfight switch centered. Sorry. Alt gear handle is in. Countermeasure distribution system switches all are off. Yeah. Okay. RF switch norm. Stores config Cat 1 for now, but will soon be Cat 3 after we load up. Stores can, yeah, okay. Landing and taxi lights off, gear down. Ground gen enable switches off. Brakes channel 1, anti-skid is on. Emergency stores, jettison cover is intact. Hook is up. And the HUD symbology is off. Okay. Autopilot switches are off. Master arm off. Laser arm off. Altimeter. Actually, we'll set the altimeter started. Fuel quantity select knob norm. External transfer switch norm. Clock. Can't even fuck with that. Sensor power switches all off. HUD control panel set. Nuclear consent switch off. Guard. Oh, I can't even fuck with it. Zero eye switch off. Wrist and armrest. You guys can see. Temp knob auto. Air source norm. Avionics power all off. Alright. Anti-ice. Auto. IFF, UHF antennas norm. Alright. Now we have to verify fuel master guard down. Engine feed knob norm. EPU norm guard down. Engine compri guard down. Throttle off. Gear down. Hook up. Master arm off. Air source knob norm. Alright. So now I'm going to fly through this a bit, friends. Test. Green lights. Orange lights off. Alright. Power. Clear. JFS 2. She's a coming to life. Get to 25 RPM per set. Gonna advance the throttle to idle. She's coming alive. Watching the engine stack. FTIT didn't go above 7, that's good. Equipment hot light should go away. Alright. Test the probe heat. Alright. Fire and overheat detection system. Good. Let's let Betty talk her shit.
Pull up. Altitude. Warning. Jammer. Counter. Chat flare. Low. Out. Block. Caution. Bingo. Soda. ISS.
Right. Let's do the sec test. Swing of the nozzle. Swing of the nozzle. Move her up a little bit. We're going to snap her to mill. Let it stabilize. Engine compri. This nozzle swung back. Let's make sure that the nozzle swung back. Nozzle swung back. Alright. Good. Canopy down. Ground chocks out, please.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Alright, chocks are out. I'm going to taxi forward a bit. Out of the hangar. Stop right here. Further. Make sure that I have a clear. Definitely pick up the satellites. The rudder, why was it to the right? It's good now. Alright. Let's have them put the chocks back in.
Chief, place the wheel chocks.
Top Gun Maverick, hello.
Wheel chocks are
I'll
now
read all the
ready.
chats in a minute. Read all the chats when I'm done starting up. Alright. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Avionics on. Power to the DED, INS align. Left hard point, right point, hard point, fire control radar, radar off standby. Calibrate the standby attitude indicator. Turn the HUD on. Altimeter to electronic. Dial in the correct altimeter setting. We are at Incirlik Air Base in Turkey today. 232 feet. Guys are looking at the HUD. We go 230. Altimeter is 299er. It's good. Alright. Flick his bit test. Monitor. Leading edge flaps. Okay, there we go. Leading edge flaps are going. Elevators up, flap ons up, rudder right. Actually, I need to take my feet off the rudder pedals. I'm not sure. It's around somewhere. Huh? Yeah. I was using the bathroom. I did that. Alright. Should have passed. Make sure it passed. Passed. Alright, INS align norm, doing a full alignment here. Tommy G, this is DCS, my friend. DBU test. DBU light. Make sure the flight control surfaces move as they should. All good. DBU off. Alright, DBU, MPO, override. Alright. Norm. EPU test. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, back to idle. Okay, fuel quantity test. Fuck. Alright, do a transfer test after we load up with bags. Anti-skid test. Good. Brake channel test. Good. Anti-ice test. Good. Boards test. Obviously, if this is real life, crew chief would be telling us boards are good. Alright. And the brightness up on this. HSI there. Master norm. CNI up front controls. Loading data cartridge. Alright, data cartridge is loaded in. Countermeasure distribution system switches all on. RWR on. All bugs. Alright. All bugs is good. Think and make sure I didn't. Well, let me just think if I forgot anything. I'm gonna back it up with the real checklist. I forgot to turn the Jahimix on. Sorry, the Jimi Hendrix. It's a little inside joke. I said turning up the Jahimix the other day, and a fella that was in my live stream thought I said turning up the Jimi Hendrix, and now I just call it the Jimi Hendrix. So, Jahimix just stands for Joint Helmet Mounted Queuing System. If you guys watch, if you see the HUD, the heads-up display, which is directly in front of us, it's displaying our airspeed on the left, the attitude ladder in the middle, and then the altitude on the right. And if I look to my left, I see it follows. Right, it also follows. Up follows. That's called the Jahimix, Joint Helmet Mounted Queuing System. Newer aircraft like the F-35 is called an HMD, Helmet Mounted Display, because the F-35 does not have a HUD. Hey, thank you for the follow and share, my friend. Your mom's toys, it took a while, brother. We're going. We're running checklists. Can't just go. Gotta wait till INS is aligned. If that's too much for you, watch some idiot go play video games, fella. Alright. Back it up with the real checklist now. After engine start, probe heat test, fire and overheat malfunction indication, aka let Betty talk her shit. Avionics power on, INS is aligning. Hard points are on, fire control radar is on, radar alt is on standby. Malfunction lights clear, did the sec test, did the flickers bit test, ECM is off, did the boards test, 3 green, standby attitude is set. Fuel quantity select knob, we did that test. EPU fuel is good. Yes, sir. Got 100% on EPU fuel. EPU fuel is good. DBU, did the DBU test. Trim, all is centered. MPO, did the MPO test. Did the brake channel test. Did the anti-ice test. And we did the O-Books test. Alright, as soon as the INS is done aligning, friends, we're going to load up and we're going to go. So I will now pause the head tracker and read all the chats. Chats that I didn't read because actually I can start up Tickfinity. I forgot about this. I have this now. So now I can start Tickfinity and connect to my live. How do I do that? Not sure. Okay. So fuck. Ah, they want you to fucking pay for that shit. Alright, never mind. Fuck them. Not doing that. Alright, anyway, I will read all the chats. Edwin, what's up, brother? How are you? Read all the chats now. Jen, thank you for the follow. Josh, thank you for the follow. Top Gun Maverick, thank you for the follow. Tommy G, like I said, this is DCS, sir. Hey, thank you for the follow and share. Thank you very much, my friend. Your mom's toys, it took a while, so I learned. It took a long time. If you want to learn the F16, I recommend you learn it from Falcon BMS. Katie Hosa, we're going shortly, no worries. Austin Bragg, thank you for the follow. Edwin, what's up, brother? Juan 847, thank you for the follow. L16 Grasshopper, I'm not sure what that emoji means. Or so, I can't really make it out very well. Caveman, thank you, bro. This is called DCS, sir, if you're interested in it, Mr. Caveman. Marcus, this is a PC, sir. This is DCS also, Marcus, if you're interested in it. Anyway, let's check YouTube. No chats on YouTube. No live chat. Check Kick. Fuck. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Check the Kick chats. Alright, nothing on Kick. Back to TikTok. I'm also live on Kick and YouTube, guys. Right. Another minute or 30 seconds. And alright. Nav. Arm up. Refuel.
Request refueling.
I'll
Request
be right
rearming.
back, friends. I'm gonna go piss real quick.
Copy. Refueling complete. Rearming complete.
Alright, friends, I'm back. Oh, I got 1,000 likes already. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate all of you. Alright. Done. 14-1. Yes, yes. Chalk's out.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Guard, and then Victor. When I say Victor, I just mean Comp 2, very high frequency. VHF ATC 1294. It's the Common Traffic Advisory Frequency, or CTAF, sorry. Pull up the test page. Alright. Taxi lights on, strobe lights on. Go to traffic space 7, single ship F16, taxiing to runway 5 from the Gulf Loop via taxiways November and Alpha in Acrylic. Alright. Here we go, friends. Brakes channel test. Channel 1's good. Channel 2's good. Back to channel 1. Light went away. Nose wheel steering on. Making a left here. We're going to make a left out of here. This is the Gulf Loop. Clear left, clear right. Clear, clear, all clear around here. Gonna pull up to runway 5, threshold. We are going to run the before takeoff checklist. Gonna pull onto center line. We're gonna run it up with the brakes out. We're gonna go. We're gonna do a quick climb to 12,000 feet, friends. That's how we do it over here. Let's pull up the INS page so we can see how fast we're taxiing. Viper, you don't want to exceed 30 knots while taxiing. Giving it a bit of left toe brake here. That's runway 5 that we see the lights for straight ahead. That's where we're going. Make a right here on taxiway Alpha. This is taxiway November. Clear, clear, all clear around here. Go right. Alright. Heat on, bow down, landing lights on, ejection controls armed, radar out on, oxygen on, anti-ice auto. Now for the real checklist. Sorry. Alright, all flaps north, manual flap switch enabled, trim is all centered, engine comp pry guard down. Doors are closed, canopy closed and lock, no light. IFF and link. Definitely working. External tanks, make sure that they're feeding, no RPM rollback. Fuel quantity select non norm, stores config cat 3, ground gen enable switches off. Harness leads and anti-G system, we don't have any of that because we're invisible. EPU, we did the EPU test at the ramp. Probe heat is on, injection controls on, we'll cycle the flight controls in a second. The oil pressure looks good. Let's check our ALO data. 1,000, 10,000. Alright, flight control check. Alright. Nobody's on final. Double check with link. Nobody's coming down the other end. Double check that with link. Yeah. Alright, we're going to talk that shit, then we're going to go, friends. Acrylic traffic, speed 7, single ship F16 departed, runway 5, quick climb 12,000 acrylic. Alright. Talk that shit, now we're going to go. Zero 051, close enough. Let's wait for the whiskey. Whiskey's good. Alright, running it up. Stack looks good. Brakes out. Nil. Rolling. Burner. Airspeed's alive. Knows what's steering off. Little right boot. Keep it centered. Start to rotate at about 180 knots, starting to rotate. Positive rate, the gear's coming up. Unload the Alpha, feed off the rudder pedals.
Pull up.
Shut up, Eddie. Pull at 500, friends. Go. Good departure, space 7's passing 3 for 12,000, quick climb. Bye, acrylic. We're out of burner up at 12, friends. Give me a like and follow if you guys like that quick climb. Alright, so acrylic, speed 7's clear your airspace, frequency change, yep. Alright, so we're going to tune to the AWACS frequency. 2318. Magic 1-1 is the AWACS. The bullseye. Okay. It's 2.4. Magic 1, Spade 7 checking in. Bullseye 001, 188 miles. 4 Fox 3s, 2 Magnums ready to attack. Single ship F16. Magic 1, Spade 7, request picture.
Magic 1-1. Springfield 1. Request picture. Springfield 1. Magic 1-1. Picture signal group at bullseye 116. 445 at 15,000.
Alright. Don't have to worry about that. It's far south. Alright, so we don't have any enemy aircraft to worry about right this second. I'll flip the autopilot on and read the chats. Actually, first we're going to run the cruise checklist. First things first. Cruise checklist, fuel quantity, transfer balance, good. Quantity select knob norm, oxygen on. Cabin out below 10. And the engine stack looks good. Alright. Fence in. Lights off, master arm on, landing light off. Alright. Pause the head tracker and read some chats. Yazid, thank you for the follow. D-Bell, no, actually, I'm not. I'm in Syria right now. Well, actually, I launched from Turkey, but we're heading to Syria. Different set says, oh, Echo. Echo what, bro? Blake Key, thank you for the follow. Ale, thank you for the follow. Correction Lab, this is DCS, my friend. Alright, let's check. No chats on YouTube. Stop recording. Check if there's any chats on Kick. Maybe it's because I titled it the same as the... Must be. Gotta change it. Figure out home. Stand by, guys. I'm trying to figure out how to... How did my stream on Kick, my test stream, get views, and this is not getting any views? It doesn't make any sense. No. On my channel. Alright. 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 Turn that off. Okay. Mark, Rob, T. Hart, thank you for the follow.
Rob, 114, 460 at 28,000 knots.
Spade 7.
Springfield 1, Magic 11, Rob, 113,
Alright, so, hold on, stand by.
5,000 knots.
That AWACS is vectoring me onto this flight of 3 here.
Springfield 1, Magic 11, Rob,
So you're gonna have to deal with this flight of 3. Gonna fence in.
4,000 knots.
We're fenced in, sorry. Missile override mode. 26775. Spade 7, engaging flight of 3 bandits, bullseye 030, 140, 100 correction, 174 miles, Angels 25. Alright. Bug that one. I'll turn this brightness down a bit, actually. MFD is a bit bright. I believe these are MiG-21s. Speed 7-1, Fox 3, lead MiG-21. Speed 7, Fox 3 times 2 more, flight of 3 MiG-21s. See if I could show you guys at least one of these. I gotta. Spade 7, pitbull on all 3 MiGs. Thank you for the gift, whoever gave it. Did all 3 really miss, or did they just fucking get low? How the fuck did that happen? All 3 of those Fox 3s missed. That should not fucking happen. Alright, so now that the Fox 3's missed, I'm gonna go cold on them and I'm gonna pull them into a SAM ring. I've actually never had that happen before. making sure that I'm not getting fired at. That's all I'm doing. It's an Angels 26. I'm not sure how all three missed. Maybe I broke off a little too early. Because I was trying to show you guys, I was trying to go cold and show you guys everything. I think that's why. I can't turn into him now. If I turn into him, he's going to fire on me. He's going to have a clean shot. So like I said, pulling him into the SAM rings. Gonna get locked soon. Once the SAM ring locks onto one of them, I will turn around and try and get a Fox 3 off at least one more of them. Still there, just because it disappeared doesn't mean anything. Turn back into them now. See if we can get them to turn back into me, and I'm going to fire at one of them. I can't believe that. Like I said, I've never had that happen. I've never fired 3 Fox 3s and had all 3 miss. It's a first for me. Yeah, they were just getting locked, and they turned around. That's what happened. Nah, they weren't too slow. Definitely not. I turned off too early. That's why I wasn't too slow when I launched it. I went cold too early because I was trying to show the chat fucking kills. Beep is the RWR. It's letting me know that there's a powerful radar signal looking in my direction. It's the Aegis system. It's a friendly naval vessel. Spade 7-1 engaging MiG-21, bullseye 02971 miles, Aegis 23. Spade 7, Fox 3, MiG-21. Spade 7, Pitbull, MiG-21. Alright, I'm going to turn off, because I can turn off now, and I'm going to show you guys this one. Yeah. Nice. Spade 7-1, Splash, MiG-21. Alright, so we cooked one. Not their radar. Dropping below the radar on a aircraft doesn't usually work too well. That works for SAMs. Nah, Scott, I tried to get into Operation Wax before. Server was full. I was on it last weekend, and I also dedicated a stream to him last weekend, and I donated to him as well. So. Trim out a bit. Lindros, thank you for the follow. Thomas, thank you for the follow. Joey, the beep is the RWR. Matt Bradley, thank you for sharing my live. I appreciate you. Alright, so now that Winchester, we gotta go back to Acrylic and grab some more Fox 3s. Like I said, I can't believe I missed 3 out of 4 Fox 3s. Alright, let's approach right there. No, I've never received any package of blessings from the greatest movements. Kirk says flying that bird is why we don't have free healthcare. Shut the fuck up. How about that, Kirk? I am in Turkey, actually. So, hold on, I'll explain it. It's called... by Acrylic Air Base. So this is this body of water you see I'm over is the Mediterranean, actually. It's like it's the northeast corner of the Mediterranean by Adana in Turkey, Joey. User 864, thank you. Joey, thank you, bro. Glad you like it. Mark Dixon, thank you, bro. So we're going to go recover it in Acrylic Air Base in Adana. Going to get some more radar-guided missiles, or Fox 3s. We're going to head back out. Go for about another hour and a half. My streams are usually much longer than the one than this will be tonight. Run the before landing checklist. Fuel quantity transfer balance is good. Defog mid. Landing light on. Altimeter electronic 2999er. Attitude references are good. Anti-ice is auto. Alright. Tax Bait 7-1's Winchester checking out. See ya. We'll be back shortly. Alright. Fence out. Do a HUD out indexer out overhead. Don't have ADIS and acrylic. We would dial it up and listen to it. Fire control radar to standby. Start the descent. The steer point I have, we're headed towards, hold on. Steer point we're headed towards is the beginning of the approach, the ILS for runway 5. I have it programmed, we're not going to use it. We'll talk some shit when we get there though. Steer point 15 is the numbers. You guys are going to see how military aircraft arrive at airports. We're going to do what's called an overhead approach.
Altitude. Altitude.
Yeah, Betty. Cry about it. So effectively, we're going to make a straight in, but not really a straight in. We're going to make a straight in into initial. And then initial approach is like 3 to 5 miles out from the field, sometimes more. We'll call it about 5. So you come up initial instead. I'm calling initial instead of final. So I'm supposed to overfly at Donna below 3,000. Donna is over here. Right turn. Keep it about 300 knots. The Viper goes to the pattern at 300 knots. So some of you may not be used to something that fast, but that's what we do. HUD goes out. Indexer actually goes out right now. Jahimix goes out right now. Jimi Hendrix goes out right now, sorry. And then the HUD goes out and we call out initial. Looking for the field. I believe I have it. I'm going to wait a little longer. Really traffic, Spade 7, single ship F16. I am about 9 miles, correction, 10 miles to the southwest. Inbound overhead on runway 5. Negative ATIS. Faster. Get to about 1,500, 300 knots. 7 miles now. Six miles. All right, HUD's going out. Growing speed 7's on a 5-mile initial for runway 5, right traffic. Now, normally at a military field, you don't need to announce your brake, but this is untowered, so we're going to announce the brake. Right traffic, so we're turning right. Landing this thing with no HUD or indexer feels like a really fast, powerful GA aircraft, and I fucking love it. Clear left, clear right. Growing speed 7, spinning it. Roll out at about 230. Here. Gears coming down. About 1900 MSL, 2000 MSL, that's fine. Growing speed 7, base gear stop, runway 5. Boards are coming out. Too much float. Go. Pop that nose up. Hold it. We're heavy. It's coming down early. Balloon much more than I would have liked to. That's what happens when you do it without the HUD sometimes. Full diff. Damn, yeah, we're heavy as fuck. Taking a while to stop. Alright. Growing traffic speed 7 is clearly active. Give me a like and follow if you guys like that HUD out indexer out overhead. Wasn't my cleanest. My HUD out indexer out overheads are usually much cleaner because I'm lighter. Alright, after landing checklist. No worries, friends. We're going to go back out. We're just reloading. Stand by, mode 4 hold. Blow up. Gesture control safe. Taxi light on. Radar all standby. Oxygen off. Anti-ice off. Go traffic speed 7, taxiing to the rearm refuel pads at the beginning of runway 5 via taxiway Charlie and November from the middle of runway 2305. Alright. Clear. Left on November. Pull up the INS page so we see how fast we're taxiing. I'll read all the chats once we park up and we're refueling. Go fast. Stay below 30. We got a lot of gas. A lot of gas, bags, 2 harms. That's why the nose came down so early. Well, you guys sharing it and following, thank you. I'll read it all. Shit, that was Delta. Misannounced. Oh, good. Clear, clear. You know what's hilarious? I went flying for real today, but obviously it wasn't enough for me. Fast. Honestly, it's alright. There's nobody fucking here. Nobody here to scream at me and tell me I'm going too fast. Alright. Pull up here. Clear. Left. All right.
Place the wheel chocks.
Chocks in.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.
Read all the chats in a second, friends. Hold on.
Request refueling.
Go piss again. I'll be back.
Request rearming.
Copy. Refueling complete. complete.
Alright. Read all the chats. Joey, I don't fly every single day. On here, it depends. Depends on the day, bro. It depends on how much time I have on that given day. Bees, thank you for the follow. Joey, thank you for the follow. Kenneth, I am suppressing enemy air defenses over Syria, my friend. User 864, thank you for the follow. Procida Phoebe, thank you for the follow. Rainbow Lita, thank you for the follow. Boss and Villa, thank you for the follow. J-Mo, glad to have you on board, my friend. Paul McGill, thank you for the follow. Gooseman, thank you for the share. Gooseman, thank you for the follow. Nas, thank you for the share. Loki, Grinder, Elements, thank you for the follow. YM will take off soon, no worries, my friend. Blitz, 400 FPS frames per second. No, I got it capped at 60, bro. 400 be too much. 400, you guys, everything will be choppy as fuck for you guys, because if the sim is framing too hard, the encoder only grabs like every third or some shit, and it looks like shit. It would look like shit for you guys, but it would look fine for me. And I actually had that issue previously, and I couldn't figure out why, and I finally figured it out. So now everything is capped at 60 frames per second, my friend. Alright, so let's have them load us back up. And while they're loading us back up, I am going to check the Kick and YouTube chats as well. I'm also live, guys, on TikTok. I'm live on Kick and YouTube as well. YouTube has a much higher quality stream if you guys want to go over there. But if you want to stay on TikTok, perfectly fine. No worries.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Copy. Refueling complete.
No Kick chats. No YouTube chats either. Alright, I don't know. Not sure why. Yo, on Kick, like before, my fucking... That's weird. My... View it.
Rearming complete.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I took a big break from Kick and they didn't like that. That's probably it, realistically. Alright, rearming is complete. We're good. We're gonna go. Chalk's out. Oh, fuck. So next time, guys, I'm going to show my face on TikTok. I'm just going to alternate. One streamer, I'm going to show my face on YouTube. And Kick, the next stream will be TikTok.
Chief, remove the wheel
So
chuck.
this time, YouTube and Kick are seeing my face.
Copy.
But next time, TikTok, you
Wheel
guys will
chocks
see
are now
my face.
removed.
So move the seat up a bit. Bring the armrest back. Yeah, I like the seat better anyway. The seat like this. Alright. Actually, we'll run the checklist right here. So, heat on. Canopy boat down. Landing light on. Gesture controls armed. Radar alt on. Oxygen on. Anti-ice auto. Now for the real checklist. All flaps norm. Manual flap switch enabled. Trim is all centered. Engine comp pry guard down. Boards are closed. Canopy closed and lock no light. IFF and link are working. Wait a minute. They're not working. Norm, altitude broadcast. Now IFF and link should be working. Let's double check. Yeah. Alright, tanks. Make sure that they're feeding. No RPM rollback. Fuel quantity select on norm. Stores config count 3. Ground gen enable switches off. EPU did the EPU test earlier. Probe heat's on. Injection controls armed. Cycle of flight controls in a second. The oil pressure looks good. No need to check ALO data because it doesn't adjust itself. Flight control check. Alright, flight controls are good. Alright, we'll talk that shit and we're gonna go. Acrylic traffic, speed 7, signature F16, departing runway 5, quick climb 12,000 acrylic. Alright. Clear, clear, all clear around here. Right. Nobody's on final. Nobody's coming down the other end that I can see. Let's double check it with Link. Good. Alright. Taxi onto center line. Run her up and go. All of you were telling me take off. Were the two guys that were telling me take off. You guys are going to see a take off. Let me tell you, my friends. Most glamorous takeoff you guys have ever seen. Probably. Alright, 052. Close enough. Wait for the whiskey. When I say the whiskey, guys, I'm referring to my magnetic compass, which is to the right over here. Alright. Rudder pedals are good. Running it up. About 80. Stack looks good. Brakes out. Mill. Rolling. Burner. Airspeed's alive. Nose wheel steering off. Little right boot. Same rotation speed, around 180 knots. Want to rotate. Rotate a little late.
Altitude.
Here's coming up.
Altitude.
Tiny bit of altitude. Unload the Alpha.
Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up.
Pulling at 500 knots. Go. Go with departure. Speed 7's passing 4,000 for 12,000. Quick climb. Adios. We're on a burner up at 12, friends. Give me a like and follow if you guys like that quick climb. Fire control radar on. Steer 0.4. Oh, speed 7's clear. You guys, space pushing tactical. See up. 120-150. It's guard. Took the autopilot on actually. On the cruise checklist. Fuel quantity transfer balance is good. Quantity select knob norm. Cabin out is good. And the stack's good. Alright. Change to the AWACS frequency. Sorry. 26775. No, sorry, 2318. Magic 1, Spade 7 checking in, Bullseye 001, 191 miles, Angel 16, flight of, correction, single ship F16, 4 Fox 3s, 2 Magnums. I said, ah, there, fuck. Can't believe I said that. Alright, whatever.
Magic 1,
Read the chats. Pause the head tracker. Hold on a second, make sure this is not real contact. It's not real. Alright. Alright, pause the head tracker. Read some chats, read some chats, read some chats. Sagra, thank you for the follow. Ryan Willie 100, thank you for the follow. Belanda 88, thank you for the follow. Ernie Roebuck, thank you for the follow. Steve, thank you for the follow. Savin Ravens, this is DCS, sir. Bob Abrams, this is DCS. Just another dude 06, this is DCS. Mark Dixon said that was great. I'd like to go up myself. Yes, it was fun. DCS, sir, not ECS. DCS. UCP, you mean the ICP, Jared? I'll do it for you right now, brother. Alright, so Jared doesn't know how to use the ICP. We're going to give him a little tutorial, and everybody else in here that wants to get the DCS or learn the F16 is going to get a tutorial as well. So, on the ICP, on the left, you have the knob that controls the HUD brightness.
Magic 1-1, pop-up group 163-4200 at 3,500 knots.
163, 25. It's this far away anyway. Alright, so anyway, we got the HUD brightness knob right here. I have COM1 here. So this is for the UHF frequency, UHF ultra high frequency. That's what that stands for, or uniform. If you guys hear me say, "Oh, I'm tuning to uniform," whatever the fuck. Got it, Magic. No worries. So, alright, he's pissing me off. Change to attack frequency. Alright, so. You guys saw how I did that. I changed to uniform 26775 from uniform 238.1. No, correction, 231.8. So, change from uniform 231.8 to uniform 26775. That's COM1. COM2 is Victor or VHF, very high frequency. So, in an airliner or in a GA aircraft, this is what your radios are, and this is all you have. Right? So, you can go from 118 frequency or 118 to 136. And then UHF is totally different. It's much, much higher. But anyway, Victor, I'm referring to VHF. IFF, this isn't really implemented DCS very well, but your squawk code, you can't even double up and down. So, in real life, basically, if we were flying in a civilian area, an F-16, we're really worried about mode 3. Those of you that fly civil or GA or commercial aviation, whatever, that's the same thing as the squawk code. Mode 3 transponder, squawk code, it's the same shit. You can also adjust it over here if need be. We're squawking 1337, but again, it's not really implemented DCS. You can't really change any of this. List, so hit list, right? A whole list of everything, destination steer points. That's not really that important though. Bingo, so if you hit list and 2, it shows your fuel. Right, shows your fuel level and the bingo level you set. So basically 2,000 pounds, Betty is going to tell us bingo. That's all that is. 3 is, 3. It's time to target. 4. I don't even think this is implemented. It's not implemented. You can't change anything here. This basically, DCS, all it does is tell you how accurate the alignment is. List 5. It's not implemented. There's a lot that's not implemented with the ICP. 6. This is the INS page. So when you're aligning, when the INS is aligning, or if you accidentally come out of that page, right? All you have to do, Jared, is go list 6. You get it back, and it tells you your INS. Obviously, you want 8/10, coordinates, altitude, and your true heading, not your. Yeah, the true heading, and then the ground speed as well. Enter would be for the data link. Again, I don't think this is... Oh, it is implemented. You don't really need to worry about that, though. What else? 7. Let's see if this is even implemented. Okay, so it lets you change the... to countermeasure distribution system. So it lets you change the bingos for the chaff and flare. So when we have 10 shafts or flares left, it'll say low. This shit's not implemented over here anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's for like ECM and shit. HUD mode. So for target steer points, but I don't usually, I just type them in as well, normal steer points. But if you wanted to do target steer points, that's how you would do it. And then miscellaneous, so to calibrate the JHIMICs, you have to go in here. Right? Honestly, I'm not going to go over all this. I'll go over the most important parts. A lot of it's not even implemented. So, for the JHIMICs, see where it says HMCS, helmet mounted queuing system, you hit recall, and then you would hit sequence, and then you would hit MCell or select, and then it lets you align it. I aligned it before, I'm not going to do it, but you hit MCell, align the crosses, and push radar cursor enable, and then hit MCell again, for that's the roll, MCell a third time, confirm it, and that's good. And then that's not even implemented. Yeah, it's not implemented. Alright, and then from the main page, right? So if you hit 1, this brings you to the ILS TACAN page. You can type in the TACAN channel you want. And if you want to change whether it's X-ray or Yankee band, you hit 0 and enter like this, right? Just like that. Papa, we're on our way to enemy airspace, brother. No worries, my friend. We'll put it back to X-ray. Don't need it in Yankee. A-low. This is the altitude that Betty tells you. Watch out, like you're too low, etc. What is this? Alright, actually, hold on a second. It's going to be where the enemy is. We've got an enemy SAM site very close by. I'm going to head south so I can finish ICP tutorial. Or finish explaining the ICP. And we'll turn back in and we'll cook the SAM site. Where were we here? Oh, A-low, 3 is blank. 4 is your steer points, right? So, if you just want to see your steer points here, see the coordinates, cycle through them, we keep it as steer point 4. Also, if you have to program, you can double down. If you want to change the steer points, right, this north coordinates, you have to hit 2 first. And if we were south of the equator, you would have to hit 8 first. And longitude for east, oh, I'm sorry, you have to type in 0, but yes, you have to do the same thing. So if we're east of the prime meridian, you have to hit 6 first, and you hit 0, type it in. Obviously, if it's more than 100 degrees east of the prime meridian, you don't have to type 0. And then the same thing if you're west of the prime meridian, same exact shit. And then cruise, this isn't implemented very well. Yeah, you could double, but basically you should be able to, oh, actually you can as of recently. So hold on a second, I'll show you something. So 5, 0, right? And it puts a little caret at the airspeed you need to fly if you want to be at the correct time on station or time on target, but we're not really worried about that. But it's there if you want it. Time, if you want to hack, so it's like reset your timer, GPS systems time, I'm not even sure. Okay, it is implemented. Mark, so if you want to mark something with the HUD or the TGP, that's how you would do it. I'm not going to worry about that right now. So this is if your alignment is off. So system accuracy is going to be low. It's to calibrate the GPS. I don't even think it's implemented though. So it's enough of what you, or that's pretty much all you need to know about the ICP. If you have any, Jared, if you have any further questions about the ICP, feel free to ask me, brother. Moisty Myers, no, I don't like contention. There's no Fox 3s there. Don't do that shit. This is gray flag, by the way. My ordnance, David Little, 4 Fox 3s, 2 Magnums, and 3 bags. So, alright. Near the ground, let's turn the harms on. Pull up the HAD. Weapon page. The SA-11's over here, so we're gonna get the SA-11 code. SA-11 code is 115. Actually, no. All right. That search. See if this SA-3 looks at me. So those are those are search radars. I'm still not going to fly directly over this because they have AAA. And there's SA-6s over there to my right, so going to the left. And it's an SA-2 at another field. I believe at Quarles Air Base. Yeah, I could use the fire control radar. I'm not using it right now. I'll do a tutorial on that if you guys need as well. Let me know. Getting live tutorials here out of Scrape. All you gotta do is ask them. Actually, let's tune back to the AWACS frequency. So he alerts us about any pop-up groups, because those are dangerous. When I say pop-up group, I just mean a group of enemy aircraft that just took off from one of these fields. I'm back in a minute.
Magic 1-1, Uzi 1, request bogey dope.
Somebody else asking him.
Uzi 1, Magic 1-1, clean.
Maybe I cooked all the SA-11s the other day. I don't know. I didn't think I did. I feel like I remember a few of them still looking at me on my last run the other day. Big Bombers 911. Yes, sir. This is DCS. There's a few, David Little. There's differences, bro. If you want something closer, look into Falcon BMS. Falcon BMS is a much more accurate implementation of the Viper. It's the most, Falcon BMS actually is the most accurate implementation of the F16 available. DCS is like 90% realistic. There's a few things that aren't quite correct. The flight path marker doesn't work correctly. What else? There's a few things. The flight path marker is my biggest complaint currently though. Before that, it was the way it arrow broke. There was something wrong with the weight on wheels previously. It's still not really correct. Oh, it's way down there. But yeah, the arrow braking is still not quite correct, but it's much better than it was. J-Dog, yes sir, I am in a simulator.
Magic 1-1, Rob 192, Fort 180 at 14,000.
But Dave, listen, the difference between Falcon BMS and DCS is the visuals, bro. So yes, DCS looks more realistic. Falcon BMS, it looks good, especially recently, but it still looks a little cartoony sometimes. But again, it is the most realistic implementation available of the F16. Alright, so we're going to turn in now. To make the... Ah, okay, there's an SA-11. There is an SA-11. Space 7-1 engaging SA-11, bullseye 03272 miles. Space 7-1 Magnum SA-11. Fuck, I stayed too long. I stayed up there for too long.
Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude.
See if I can show you guys the harm. Fuck. Yeah, I can show you guys this one. Space 7-1 Shack search radar. So I didn't lock the SA-11. Locked what I could, but I believe that was a search radar for an SA-11. Mulatto, I'm good, brother. How are you? Penis pump, this is DCS, sir. Guys on TikTok, I'm not showing face on TikTok tonight because my camera can only be grabbed by one encoder at a time. I'm not sure why. So if you guys want to see my pretty little face, it is on Kick or YouTube, either one. But if you don't give a fuck, stay on TikTok. Scare the squirrels. Yeah. Sure, a bunch of them fell out of some trees or something like that. Gas. 9,000 pounds of gas. Steady wax. Ah, you know what? Hold on a second. Do exactly what I did the other day. Some more altitude. Trim out, actually. Fuck, gotta trim out a bit. But yeah, guys, because the flight path marker doesn't work correctly at DCS, that's part of the reason I like to turn the HUD off and land with it. Land like that. Alright, 115. So we're going to dedicate a whole page to the SA-11. Alright. Yes, alright, so Dave, you like... Alright, bro, I bet you like it. You like it with no camera, probably. mean, let me know. Whatever you guys want. If all you guys think I'm ugly and you don't want to look at me, you'd rather just look at the jet in the sky, let me know. That's fine. I'll go show my ugly face on YouTube and Kick. Maybe I'll get some traction on one of those platforms as well. I'm hoping Kick, but let's see what happens. Yeah. Well, honestly, I didn't start this to do a live tutorial. I just... What's-his-face asked me, so I was going to do it. I'm saying, anybody in my stream... Oh, that's not important. People in my stream ask me things, and they want me to show them things. I'm not going to tell them no. Alright, so... Hot on the SA-11s. Space 7-1, Magnum SA-11. Alright. Sure, I'll be able to show you guys this one as well.
Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude.
All right. I think that was an SA-6 actually. I think the 11 turned off. What'll happen is if I keep firing harms over there.
Springfield 1, Magic 1-1, pop-up group 133, 190 at 4,000.
Ooh, alright, hold on. Got an enemy aircraft on our 6 o'clock. Get some altitude and turn into him. Probably a flight of 2. Magic 1, Spade 7, request picture.
Magic 1-1, Springfield 1, request picture. Springfield 1, Magic 1-1, clean.
No, it is not, bro. Two MiG-29s just took off. It's 9:22. Spade 7-1, engage your flight at 2 MiG-29s, bullseye 033, 185 miles, Angels 3.
Magic 1-1. Bra 187.
Speed 7-1, Fox 3, MiG-29. Speed 7-1, Fox 3 on the second MiG-29. Altitude and smash on them, everything should be fine, friends. I'm not even sure that they know what's headed their way up. They're going to find out very soon. Speed 7-1, Pitbull first. Pitbull lead MiG-29. Speed 7-1, Pitbull in the second MiG-29. Alright, we'll turn off now. Cold. Speed 7-1, Splash Road MiG-29. Super show. Oh, I can show you the second one as well. I'm feeling the second one's gonna miss. I feel like the second one missed him. Can't see that MiG-29, that's not good. Staying below and pull him away from where he's comfortable. Magic 1, Speed 7, request picture.
Magic 1-1. Springfield 1. Request picture. Magic 1-1. Pop-up group 1. Springfield 1. Magic 1-1. Picture 3 groups. First group at Bullseye 034. Fort 190 at 4,000. Additional group at Bullseye 097. Fort 60 at 22,000. Additional group at Bulls 098. Fort 70 at 21,000.
Raise the Angels 4.
Springfield 1, Magic 1-1, Bra 188, Fort 180 at 22,000.
Right, turn back up to
Springfield 1, Magic 1-1, Bra 187, Fort 180 at 22,000. Cool. Springfield 1, Magic 1-1, pop-up group 126, Fort 16 at 3,500 knots.
Nope. Not doing that.
Cap Blair. Cap Blair.
Springfield 1, Magic 1-1, Bra 125, Fort 14 at 2,000. Cool.
14, I got altitude, it's not enough for him to fire on me. I'll read the chats in a second, hold on. Mission was to kill some SAM radars, and we did. Now we got MiG-29 chasing us.
Springfield 1, Magic 1-1, pop-up group 113-415 at 2000, cold.
He's waiting for me to do that shit again. That's exactly what he's doing.
Springfield 1, Magic 1-1, Bra 109-416 at 2000, cold.
Ah, it's a flight of 2. Alright. Fuck. Is that definitely a flight of 2? Oh, maybe not. No, actually, maybe not.
Bingo. Bingo.
Alright, Betty. I got it. Turn back into him now. Speed 7-1, engaging MiG-29, bullseye 022, 181 miles, Angels 5. 26775, and tell them as well. Speed 7-1, engaging MiG-29, bullseye 022, 180 miles, Angels 6. Speed 7, Fox 3, MiG-29. Speed 7-1, Pitbull, MiG-29. Try and shoot guys this. This should definitely hit him. This AI is smart as fuck. Very nice. Speed 7-1, splash 2 MiG-29. Alright. .931. Yeah, I'll head back. Magnum's off, got 1 Fox 3. Not much, yeah, no gas. Definitely heading back. Trim out a little bit. Flick the autopilot on a second rechats, guys. Get a little higher. Fence out. Go up to about Angels 32. So we're great on gas. head back to acrylic. So now 32. $32.32. Thank you for the gifts, guys. I didn't see who gave them, but thank you very much. Appreciate all of you very much. Off here. $32. All right. Read some chats. Read some chats. Read some chats. Jared, if you have any more questions about the ICP, let me know, brother. Just another dude. I think I'm in the same spot that I am when the last guy asked. We're like over the Mediterranean heading back to acrylic or Donna. Dionys West, thank you for the follow. RTS Battlezone, thank you for the follow. Paw, I'm sure you saw the enemy. Goat, thank you for the follow. Moisty Myers, I don't like contention. There's no Fox 3s there. David Little. Oh, I already read that. J-Dog, yes, sir. I'm in a simulation. Mauricio, yes, sir. Just used the fire control radar. Big Bimer 911, yes, sir. This is DCS. Dave, I've tried to mention it to Eagle Dynamics, and many other people have as well. And unfortunately, it seems to fall on deaf ears, where they slowly but surely fix things. So, it is what it is. Dr. Penis Pump, this is DCS, sir. Mulatto, what's up, brother? Ale, thank you for the follow. Yeah. Just the fact that I'm teaching techniques at DCS users, of course, bro. If I wasn't, or if, nobody else did, how would people learn and get started? Shush, thank you for the follow. This is a PC, bro. No, DL Thompson, this isn't VR. I just have a head tracker. It looks like VR, but it's not. Nothing wrong with the Terminator look. Yes, sir. Steve, this is DCS. Oh, somebody told you already. J-Mo, thank you, bro. DCS is on Steam. So, yeah, Steve, you can get Steam on DCS, but I recommend downloading it. Dino, thank you for the follow. Dave, no, I'm not looking into getting mounts for my HOTAS. Good with how they are now for now. King Stefan, on mission with suppression of enemy air defenses, sir. John Tenson, mobile game Polba. No, this is DCS. Maxi, yes, this is DCS, sir. Idaho native, thank you for the follow. Yeah, bro, they were definitely baiting me, Dave. You already know. Yeah, Betty's an old. Nah, listen, but usually it's ridiculous, but now I feel like they're getting better. I'm Bingo, sir. Apple user 824. Know about Wags? Yes, I do know about Wags. The fact that he has bone marrow cancer, it's very unfortunate. I was in Operation Wags briefly last weekend, but it was having some issues. When I tried to rejoin, it was full. And so I just made a stream and dedicated it to him. I just put the stream title as Operation Wags. I also donated a few $100s to him. Apple user 824. Yeah, I'm returning my MRTB to acrylic. Blinking, yes, Gatsby. Blinking fuel is low on fuel. KW Tiawada. Sell what, bruv? Apple user, what are you asking? Ground control, yeah. We're bingo. Ground control said we're bingo or RTB and an advanced tactical trainer. Is that what you're trying to tell me? The Viper's not really an ATT though. It's an actual fighter. So, yeah, you have to, bro. Gotta give back. At least somewhat, you know what I mean? Alright, so, where are we? Ah, perfect. It's tune to ATC 129.4. Tax Space 7-1's Winchester checking out. See it. Right. Yeah, I jettisoned the bags because, guys, let's see. Aero braking in DCS is much better when you don't have bags, even when they're empty. That shouldn't be that way. Look, traffic space 7, single ship F16. I am 16 miles to the west. Inbound overhead on runway 5. Sending through 10,000.
Altitude. Altitude.
Alright, descent before landing checklist, fuel quantity transfer balance, doing what we can, landing light on, defog mid, oxygen, anti-ice, good. What's the trim at? A little bit of left trim, but not much. Have the field. Same thing. HUD out, indexer out, friends. Indexer and Jahimix go out right now. HUD goes out, we call out initial. That airspeed down a bit. This one will be smoother. AGL. Go Space 7's on a 4-mile initial for runway 5 right traffic. Yeah. Got it, Betty. Gas. Fast. Bro, spade spinning it. Clear right. Dropping altitude, should be doing that. I know I dropped altitude a little bit. Just coming down. Wide overhead. Go Spade 7, base gear stop, runway 5. Now we drop altitude. Boards are coming out. No, I didn't. Hold on. Pop her up. Nose come down at about a Hondo and full differential braking. Yeah, that was much better. Much better than my last HUD out indexer out for you guys. Last one was a little finicky. Actually, it wasn't. Yeah, it was a little finicky because I fucking ballooned. That's what it was. Because I was not used to that weight. I gave it a little too much gas. A little balloon. Let's go back on. INS page. Fuck. Grok Spade 7, left on Delta. Clear. Almost with steering on. Right, left on Delta. We'll pass the threshold. Right. I suppose we could turn the indexer back on. JHIMIX is staying off because we don't need it. Heat's off. IFF standby. Hold the mode 4. Bow up. Taxi light on. WR off. Countermeasure distribution system switches all off. Radar alt off. Sensor power switches off. Oxygen off, anti-ice off. Alright. Test page. Brooks Page 7, taxiing to the Gulf Loop via taxiway November and Delta from the middle of the runway in Acrylic. Right, clear. Right. Back on November. I'll read all the chats once I park. slower. Charlie's clear. Yeah. I get the picture, Betty. You know what? Honestly, I'll do this now. And I'll do that. And I'll do this. Just turn Betty off. For those of you that didn't know what I did. Type in the chat if you know how I did it. If you don't, if you guys don't, if nobody guesses, I'll tell you how I did it when I park it. If anybody wants to take any educated guesses on which switch exactly turned Betty off, you're more than welcome. And if nobody guesses the correct answer, I will reveal it at the end. Reveal it after I read all the chats when I'm about to sign off. We're going to park up and we're going to read all the chats. And then, like I said, I will explain how I turned Betty off. And then I gotta go, unfortunately. Gotta get ready for work. Alpha is clear left and clear right. This is the Gulf Loop. So those of you that were curious about BSC, I tried to give it a shot. So maybe I'll try it again, but something happened that really annoyed me. So I was trying to take a mission. I selected it, and then I went to my cockpit to type in the numbers. I typed in the numbers, it told me it was unavailable. And I selected it, and it just disappeared. Actually, I'm sorry. I selected it, I slotted out to plot my steer points, because I'm not about to sit here and type them in, because it'll take 10 years. So I slotted out to go plot my steer points, and I think I gave it to someone else. I'm not 100% sure, but that's bullshit. I don't like that. Alright. Ground crew, install the chocks.
Chief, place the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.
Alright. Chocks are in. Start shutting the jet down. I can take my feet off the toe brakes. I still had them on the brakes. Don't know why. Cage is standby attitude indicator. The HUD off. Fucking uncaged itself. That stays on. Taxi light off. Radio's off. Back up. Off. Securing throttle. Lights off. Steady. Off. Off. Canopy up. All right. Low 25. Shut her down and get out. All right. Read all the chats now. Just a few times. Read all the chats. Read all the chats. Yeah, Dave, I know they're doing a second campaign for WAGs. I might try to jump into it tomorrow night for a bit. I'm not 100% sure, though. It's hectic over there. Maybe I'll just make another stream and donate and dedicate it to him. Honestly, I think I'm just going to do that, if anything. Yeah, I know, I hear that. Wish they would complete one full fidelity module at a time. It would be nice. Copy Winchester. Sorry, Mr. Check-in. Yeah, next mission, brother. No worries. Apple user 824. Give me a follow, bro. Apple 824 loves the view from here. Cool. On final. Yeah, we're on final. Team is Russian based. Yeah, it is. Well, I don't think it's anymore. It was, but it's like in Switzerland now, I believe. Okay, I shut the HUD off, brother. I shut it off for the overhead. Actually. All by knowledge and eye. Yeah, listen, takes practice, brother. I'm doing it for a while, so. Des Briel, I cannot fly to Antarctica in this. If you wanted me to do that, I would have to do it in X-Plane 12, actually. The X-Plane 12 actually has a very good implementation of the F-16. Best implementation of the F-16 in the civilian flights I've seen thus far. It's made by a company called Delta Wing Simulations. Maybe one day I will take the Viper over Antarctica. I didn't create my own track IR profile, bro. It's the stock profile, really. I did create one, but it's a copy of the default, basically. So I didn't really change anything drastic. Butter, you would have bounced a few times. Bro, listen, it's all about knowing when to kill that power. That's all it is. Douglas, thank you for the follow. Claudio Bravo, thank you for the follow. Feed you Seymour. RJ, hello, brother. How are you, man? Glad to have you here, friend. You pulled out her data track. Thank you, brother. Dave, by all means, come in. You're always welcome. So AI control. Apple user says, that's why I always wanted to fly in when AI was a controller. What the Viper? Anyway, so I'll show you. I didn't pull out her data track. I'll show you guys what I did. So, okay, view. So I don't have the head tracker on right now. Using the mouse to view around. So you see this little switch right here, voice message? That's how I killed Betty. When it's in this position, Betty will talk. When it's in this position, when it's in the inhibit position, Betty shuts up. So, another little F16 lesson for you guys tonight. Anyway. I've had enough jet for tonight. Actually, I haven't had enough jet for tonight. I could use some more jet tonight if I didn't have to go to work. But unfortunately, I have to go to work, so due to those circumstances, I have unfortunately had enough jet for tonight. So I will see you guys tomorrow night. You too, Dave. Thank you, all of you. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for everything. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Not 100% sure on the time yet, but I will definitely be on. Might do a BMS stream as well. Not 100% sure. I'll definitely be here. So I encourage all of you to come back tomorrow night. Have a good night, guys. See you tomorrow.